Hello everyone and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls Remastered PvP and a build showcase. Today we are taking a look at my Faith build, and this is actually my take on the ever so popular Brandon build. Now, let's get started with the basics. This build is level 125, it has 45 Vitality, 14 Attunement, 38 Endurance, 27 Strength, 14 Dexterity, and 50 Faith. I misspoke. So, this build, as I said, it's my take on the Brandon build, but you'll notice one thing in particular that is substantially different, aside from the armor, of course. The hand axe. The hand axe is the phenomenal weapon that I've chosen to use this build to its fullest. Now, the reason for that, guys, first and foremost, lightweight. I can focus more of my weight into having heavier armor, and that's always good, because that means I'll have more poise. But aside from that, if you've seen the hand axe weapon showcase, you know that I've referred to this weapon as a buff carrier, and I put a couple clips of this exact build in that showcase as well, at the end. And that's because the hand axe accentuates the capabilities of a buff, in this case, Dark Moonblade. When this weapon is buffed on this particular build, I have an attack rating of 810, which is ridiculous. It's absolutely monstrous. So that's all well and good, and that's, you know, a good thing to have. But there are a few other things that really do make me love using the hand axe on this build. So first and foremost, the hand axe has the capability to kick, which is something that I use very frequently when I'm fighting against traditional Brandon builds, because the average player who's using them will run in, they'll have no idea how to use the build properly like Brandon does. They'll just go into your face and R1 spam, and they won't go for backstabs, they won't one-hand or go for a parry, they won't mix up their attacks. They'll just go in and R1 spam. So what you can do with the hand axe on this particular build, you can trade with them if you feel like trading with them, which is the dumb way of doing things. Or what you can actually do, and what I like to do, is you walk in, trade one hit, and kick them. And people underestimate the capability of the kick, because with this weapon, it's a guaranteed follow-up R1, and if your latency is, good, you can actually hit them in their instability frames from being stunned from the kick, which means you'll deal an extra 40% damage. So 810 attack rating, plus an extra 40% damage, take their defenses into account, and it's painful, to say the very least. So it's awesome. Needless to say, it is awesome. That said, a few other great things with the build, aside from the weapon choice and the damage that it can do. Miracle damage is pretty awesome. Miracle combos are always good as well. Being able to fight a gank squad, use Wrath of the Gods, run around the back of someone and backstab them while they're stunned from it, it's nice. It's very nice. On top of that though, poise as well, being able to just go around someone as they're attacking and poise backstab them, again, very useful in those gank situations. This weapon helps out enough, but the armor, the poise, everything else, it all comes together in a very, very good way. The only major downside to this build, in my personal opinion, well, the two major downsides to this build. One is my opinion, one is everyone else's opinion. The health is my opinion. The health on this thing could be better. The fact of the matter is, though, if you're going to get one shot, you're going to get one shot. Dark Bead will do what Dark Bead does, especially if invisible pursuers are involved. You just gotta take it for whatever it's worth. Sometimes you'll get one shot, sometimes you'll lose, but in some cases, you can end up coming out on top if you survive backstabs or something along those lines. So, it is what it is. That said, the other con to the build, people say I should have another stack of Wrath of the Gods, but there's a time and place to have Gravelord Greatsword Dance, just not for most ganks. Either way, guys, here we've got the build screen. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, found it helpful in one way or another. If you liked it, or if you want to see more content like this in the future, let me know in the comments, give the video a like, so on and so on, and I'll catch you guys next time.